alive.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. I thought he was going to sing.
Who's that?
One?
Handsome dude with an amazing beard.
Thank you. It's not really that. I've just watched it.
Stop.
I think I've watched mine in a week.
Just a week. Come on, it's a month.
Yummy. I bet Molly loves you.
It smells like fox all the time. Brilliant.
Well, okay, so just a little bit of homework. What do you want to call it? Housework. We are now going to be doing the live streams of a Wednesday, just because it's a little bit more convenient for the three of us.
Well, it's not more convenient for us, is it, Danny? It's more convenient for us.
It's convenient for me. So that's that. And the usual bump. If you do want to help support us, please head on over to reptileandchill.com and look at our hoodies and t-shirts for sale. And if you're on YouTube or whatever you're on, please check out our other social media, which you can on Facebook, iTunes, fucking hell. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitter. Go check us out.
We're on Twitter.
And Chill. We are on Twitter.
Use Twitter anymore?
I think so. Every now and again, we get a retweet. So
Twitter's a pile of crap.
Yes. So we're keeping this a little bit shorter than normal, and we're going to start keeping it around about 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so. And we're always going to try and get a guest in. So this week we have the lovely Ambrose, or AKA Jamie.
Can I just ask, what's the crack there? What's the Ambrose and the Jamie crack?
We had this on the podcast.
Yeah, it was my bitch name when I was a tattoo apprentice.
That's it, yes.
Yeah, just all my clients found it hard to find me on Facebook. So
yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Just because the show's a bit shorter tonight, both Danny and Hoss have both asked me to shut the hell up, basically.
Well, to be honest, that was quite polite. We didn't say it that way at all.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say anything.
You text me to tell me to tell him. You know what I mean?
Danny doesn't have to say anything. He says it all with his eyes. Danny does.
Yeah. Okay. So tonight, Jamie Ambrose, the Blackbeard, the first, or whatever you want to call him, is going to show us some of his cool mammals that he keeps at home. So do you want to take it away, dude?
Yeah. So I've got right now. I've got Keisha. You can probably hear her stomping around in the background. So this is one of our raccoon dogs. She's the least of the bunch. She will sit still eventually. She's the nicest of the lot.
Once she's done ruining all your plants.
So you said the nicest one, but I know we've spoken to a few guests that have had other mammals, and they said at certain times of the year you can't go near them, especially it's like breeding season. Is that the same with the raccoon dogs?
Yeah. So we have Simba. He particularly is really not fond of people in general. Anyway, but if you go near him in mating season, he's an absolute man. He'll bite you as much as he can to get you out of the enclosure. There's no compromise with him. You can give the rest of them food, but he'll just bite you no matter what.
How long have you had him for?
We had him 3 years now. All of ours are rehomes. So people tend to get them thinking that they're going to be a lot easier than they are, because the name raccoon dog makes it sound like they're a dog. But they're not. They're not domestic. I mean, they're really, really, ancient sort of animals. They're really basic in what they do. So training them is a ridiculous feat. It's almost impossible. They're just all they care about is sleeping, banging, and that's about it really. Sleep, bang, and eat. I mean, foxes are a lot better for captivity than raccoon dogs are. I mean, they're not
as good looking though.
No, well, no, they're
And do you need any type of license for these, Ambrose?
You don't, but they are. Well, you're not allowed to import them into the country anymore. You're not allowed to breed them anymore. So if you do own them,
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're stuck.
Breed.
Yeah.
So all of ours are neutered and spayed. She was always neutered anyway. When she came to us, she was neutered. Spayed, sorry, but then.
So can you run us down the reasons why you shouldn't keep animals like what you do? Because obviously we always hear the pros of, you know, they're this, they're that, and the other. But what are the things that you find that put people off, or possibly people don't think about?
They're awful. I mean,
they're awful.
All of our exotic mammals are rehomes, apart from the possum and the fox. So again, people get them thinking that they're going to be really easy animals. They're not. They will bite you. They'll scratch you. They'll piss on you. They'll shit up your wall. They'll do whatever they can to annoy you. They don't make good pets at all.
They don't want fuss or anything like that, Ambrose.
Yeah, I mean, Keish will come back every now and then. I've got some dry treats with me. She'll come back for them every now and then, but even that she's not that fussed about. I mean, her diet's a nightmare as well. Like they like a lot of whole prey items.
Yeah.
Which is fine to a degree, but if you're feeding rabbits every other week, it gets expensive. And then they like a good variety of, fruit and veg. Well, not so much fruit, but vegetables. They go mad for root vegetables.
Yeah.
You're always prepping something different for them, and when you've got quite a few, they're hard work. They're really hard work.
There was one quite recently that escaped and went on the run, and there was quite some bad press about it. I don't know if you saw that, Ambrose, saying that it was attacking livestock or something like that.
Yeah, I'd heard it. I heard it attacked a goat and it attacked an old lady apparently.
What was that? It attacked an old lady or what?
And a goat.
A goat.
A goat.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, apparently it had. I can't see it attacking a goat. There's no way. The pack animals in the wild, they'll hunt together anyway, and it's not like they hunt anything massive. So, it shouldn't be too common for them to attack a goat.
Yeah. And then enclosure wise, mate, do they live in the house? Have you got special enclosures for them?
So the raccoon dogs are all outside. Keisha's the only one that comes inside really, because the rest of them don't like it. She seems to get on really well with the dog as well. She likes him. Anyway, she's just up a plant again.
Oh, brilliant. I like this. I like what you've done here, Horsey. You can see the live chat now. That's pretty cool.
It's always been like that, mate. Not gonna lie. it's because you're on the proper version now.
Yeah, you are, mate.
That's what it is.
Do you know what? It's right. You've turned you into the web mode. I wonder if it's because of that. Because I've always been able to see it.
Yeah, that's what it is. That is what it is. It's pretty cool.
That's cool, man. So, how many of these have you got?
We did have 3. We lost one earlier this year. Probably the most horrible thing that's ever happened to me and Molly, to be fair.
Well, actually, no. The worst thing to ever happen to Molly was meeting you. We've just got to get that out there. Poor girl.
Yeah, it was horrible. We had 3. We've got Keish now. She's the biggie. But there's a wildlife sanctuary that we're talking to move them on. I mean, we got them as rehomes, and the intention was never to keep them. But it's just too hard with mammals now, and they're all getting on a bit. She's up the tree again.
Up the tree again. Have you put your Christmas tree up, Ambrose?
Mammal keeping 101 don't have trees.
Oh, 100%. We didn't have a Christmas tree last year because obviously Fletch was only a couple of months old, and we was like, yeah, it's not worth risking it. But have you put a Christmas tree up, Ambrose?
No, I don't put a Christmas tree up.
I thought when you
Molly's got loads and loads of plants all through the conservatory. Yeah, she's just climbing everything she possibly can.
Okay, so
whose idea was this?
Molly's.
I am listening. I'm sharing it amongst all the groups.
Oh, bless him.
Oh,
Bless
he's
him.
doing his ignoring us.
Yeah.
Sorry, just one last question. Did you say what age that you said that was getting on? How old are the pal?
So the raccoon dogs, they're between 8 and 9. They're old. Our skunk is about 8 years old now. He's ridiculous as well. He's horrible. The fox is like 5, so he's got forever left. But
yeah,
even the possums only live 2 or 3 years. So I won't be getting another one, I don't think.
How old do the foxes get in captivity? Because I was really surprised the fact that in the wild they rarely get above 3 years old.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. There's people that say they've had them for like 15 plus years on some of the groups.
Wow.
How true that is, I don't know. It all depends entirely on the diet and stuff as well. I've seen a lot of really, really.
I'll give it 30 seconds. Jamie, is she relatively small for a raccoon dog? So I saw some the other day in a like a park, and they were massive.
Yeah,
the mother-in-law's on again.
He's been a naughty boy. Tell him off.
Get rid.
If she asks about a post, I'm going to go mad.
Bless.
Sorry.
She's not huge. I've seen a lot bigger, but all of ours are around the same size. We've got them all around the same age. We don't know exactly how old they are, but when you rehome them and stuff, people never keep track of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got any other furry things to show us this evening? Or
I have, yeah.
It's not the first time you've been asked that.
Have you got any beavers?
To be honest, I've got. So I would like to show everyone my muff.
Oh,
that's a nice muff.
It's
one second.
And
I've got to get
just look at me. He goes.
What have you just done?
That's my microphone muff.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
What's wrong with you, Hoss?
He's losing it
there
more and more.
Mike, there you go.
Oh God, I know.
Have I had a letter yet?
That one about the rash that you've got. The clinic said you've got to go back there to get that rash cleared up.
Oh God, James Goodchild says. Well, he actually says say goat more time, but I assume he means say goat one more time. He's gone now. Good.
Well, I've just realised that when I stop over, that's exactly where I'm sleeping.
Is it big enough?
It might be.
Is it big enough? Is it only a 3-seater? Oh, look.
Something about a rash.
Oh, you're frozen.
You're frozen. Let it go.
That's a fiver.
Go.
Oh, yeah, we're on.
Hey, there's Ugly McUglison.
Yeah.
Look at it. It is definitely a human being transformed into, a giant rodent. Let's be honest.
Look, that is just a rat tail, isn't it? It's a big rat
That is
tail.
so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Wrap around.
So it's like half human, a quarter monkey, and a quarter rat.
Pretty much.
Guys, Ambrose, can you show us its feet?
Let's see if I can get it to show you.
Have you seen its feet?
No.
That is definitely used to be a human. Look, little hands. like actual little fingers.
Little thumbs.
Oh
So
my god, look at it.
I'm going to put you on the spot now, Ambrose. A little bit about the animal and where it comes from and whatnot. Could you let us know that?
The Virginia possum.
It lives in his house.
Yeah. The Virginia opossums, they're from America. It's the only marsupial in America. The largest of the possums as well. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know. They're,
yeah. What diet-wise, Ambrose? What kind of food do they eat?
In the wild, everything. Mainly ticks.
Scavengers.
Their main diet is ticks. So they eat loads and loads of insects, but that's their favorite. It's just full of goodness, really. If it's got everything else's blood in it, it's just good for you in general.
And how old's this one, mate?
She is coming up to 2 years old now. So she's getting on a bit for a possum.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, when I was on about like sexual maturity, I bet that's really young in these, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, when they're born, you can fit about 12 of them on a teaspoon. They're tiny, and then they climb out of the vagina, and they go into the pouch. They'll grow and grow and grow, and they'll stay on the mum's back until they're old enough for her to just boot them off. They're not particularly maternal, but they're not particularly anything really. They just do their own thing.
You're really not.
They look about as intelligent as their eyes. Look at his face. Look at his face. He wants to punch me right now. those eyes. It's like like the little googly eyes that roll around in the bottom, like the little plastic ones. That's what they look like. There's always that little white line at the top, but it looks like their pupils have fallen.
To be honest, they look like they've been sleeping in a hash bush. You know what I mean?
And what made you? Because this was one that you didn't rehome. You actually got this one, Ambrose. What was it your idea? Or was it Molly's idea to get one of these, mate?
I think he's freezing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We're gonna have Molly's idea. She's always wanted. So
look at it.
She's always wanted them. We was trying to breed her last year, but the male was very, very old. There's not many of them in the UK at the moment, and importing is a bit tough from America because of various zoonotic diseases. So it's a bit hard to get hold of them, really. We'll try and find another male because I say I wouldn't have another one because they don't live long enough, but it's hard to think about a house without a possum now. She's always just there doing her own thing. So definitely want to.
Yeah,
that's cool.
To be honest, Ryan has just summed it up.
Yeah, summed it up. It looks like a rat hooked on heroin.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I
actually think they're cool as fuck. I really want one.
If I was going to go,
look at him.
Awesome.
He just picks it up. Look.
They proper grip on.
Are they particularly cuddly? I can't see.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit, Ambrose.
God, it's a whole obviously doesn't even have Wi-Fi. What the fuck's going on? Tell Molly to pedal faster.
Oh, he's gone. He's probably frozen
weird.
Jen, that isn't the first time that someone said that about Ambrose.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
Did it? Okay. So 19 minutes 34 seconds in. Have you got any other cuddlies to show us?
Any more for any more, Ambrose?
In the
Got time for one more?
I can show you some hog noses. Yeah, I've got no mammals in the house apart from the dog. I can show you a little hog noses. I've got
Considering it's a reptile podcast, we might as well have some form of reptile.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of them things we have to keep up with.
See how he just vanished?
So
just vanished.
Wow, that's so crazy. I wish I could do that.
You know what? Maybe he's got a superpower.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is.
They're all cooling at the moment.
That's not a hog nose.
My biggest female, she's pretty.
Chunky.
It's a Burmese, isn't it?
Overweight, that is.
Oh God, don't! Everything's overweight, Phelps.
I'm pretty sure that eats deer, doesn't it? Jesus. Because how old's this fella then, or girl?
She is 5 now, so this will be the first year I'm going to breed her. So she's a bit chilly. I mean, I've had her since she was 3 years old, I think. So I do like to have them a lot older to breed them. As you can see, the size difference between this and I've got a female that's a year younger, and she's a lot smaller. But do they get to a certain age and just sort of explode in size? Do they? I found that they do. If you want to talk about big hog noses, you need to talk to Dave Clemens. He had Hogzilla, and that was insane. Yeah, Hogzilla. Hogzilla was Dave Clemens, big hog nose, and it was like a bull snake. It was mad.
Really?
He always sends photos. I've never seen it in the flesh, but
he's done it again. Well, tell Molly, shout for us, Molly, pedal faster now. Fucking hell.
That's the Wi-Fi.
No, your connection's shit, man.
Very well. See if I can get a better signal.
You've only got 3 minutes left. It's been shit all the way through, so you might as well be shit for the fucking rest of it anyway.
Well, like we're used to it now. We're actually accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But if anything else, I feel like we'll miss it.
Literally, you flip your fingers and it's like you're gone. It's great.
Yeah, you actually disappeared.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that's okay. We can basically say anything. If anybody listened to the podcast that Ambrose did, people will know that he's absolutely madly passionate about hog noses.
About Danny.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Right then, so we've got 2 minutes left. So
once he's agreed a time, that's it, isn't it?
I'm on it. I'm on it.
That's it.
Right, okay, so
15 seconds. We've all got to talk really quickly.
The lovely. He's over there. No, the fucking.
Phelps.
I hate this reverse camera. The Mr. Phelps is going to do the housework on the way out.
The housework.
Oh, Phelps, go on then.
So, if you would like to join us on our other social media platforms, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We've got a fantastic Facebook community page. If you want to type in Reptile and Chill community group, request to join, and not only do we talk about reptiles, but we talk about a whole number of other things. There is, as Hoss loves to say, a wealth of knowledge in there. So yeah, come along and join us. We also have I do want a cake. It's the only cake I like is Christmas cake. And you can see what wedding cake did to me. I used to be very good looking until I had that wedding cake. Yes, all right, look how brave he is when he's not on camera. We do have a merchandise, so if you would like hoodies, t-shirts, beanie hats, head on over to our merchandise on our website, which is www.reptileandchill.com. Oh yeah. So yeah, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at Reptile and Chill.
I think you did quite well there.
Mate, you know me, I can blag anything, can't I?
Well, you know what? You're on camera. You're on camera. No, no.
He's desperate to get that hog nose out, isn't he?
Okay, we're 5 seconds. We are 5 seconds.
Oh,
over.
shut up with your time.
So, on that note,
conscious of time.
Just before
Danny,
we go, just thanks for all the listeners for joining us tonight. We have changed it to a Wednesday night.
Yeah, man. Thank you. And Ambrose, Jamie, love you. Thanks for coming on.
Love you.
Love you, Jamie.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, Jamie, but I love Molly more.
Love you. Bye.
Oh.